have a seat. Members of the jury, I understand from the communications with the bailiff that you have reached a verdict. Will the foreperson please stand? Good evening. Thank you. You were selected as the foreperson by the 12 or the 11 other members of this jury, 12 including yourself. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Were the deliberations done in accordance with my instructions?
Yes, sir.
Was there a unanimous verdict that was reached?
Yes, sir.
Was the verdict form attached to the charge of the court signed by you in accordance with the unanimous verdict?
Yes, sir.
Please hand the charge and the verdict form to the bailiff. Thank you very much for your service. You may have a seat. Madam Foreperson, please stand again. One more question. Was the deliberation in the deliberation room done only by the 12 jurors, and were they the only ones that were in the jury room?
Yes, sir.
The alternate jurors were not in the jury room. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. All right, this is the verdict in case number 2018 CRA 852D1, the state of Texas. If you could care to stand, Mr. Burgos, Ronald Anthony Burgos Aviles. Verdict of the jury, count 1. We, the jury, unanimously find beyond reasonable doubt the defendant Ronald Anthony Burgos Aviles guilty of the offense of capital murder as alleged in count 1 of the indictment signed by the foreperson. Verdict of the jury, count 2. We, the jury, unanimously find beyond reasonable doubt the defendant Ronald Anthony Burgos Aviles guilty of the offense of capital murder as alleged in count 2 of the indictment signed by the foreperson. Thank you. You may be seated. Mr. Peña, do you want me to poll the jury?
No, Ron.
Thank you. Members of the jury and alternates, we are come to the conclusion of phase 1 of the trial. We told you that there would be 2 phases of this trial. We will start with phase 2 of the trial tomorrow. It is what time is it? 10 o'clock. I'd like to be able to get started tomorrow. We will be getting started tomorrow with the guilt phase of the trial. Because of the lateness, I guess, of today, I will start a little bit later. I know you may be tired. But we're not going to be done tomorrow with the phase 2 of the trial. We're going to start it tomorrow. So we will start again with opening statements, and then the presentation of evidence will begin right after that. So I'm trying to see, giving you, because you've worked late today, whether or not you are fine coming in 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, perhaps. Give you a little bit of time. So, so let's say we get here at right before 9:45 or so, and 9:30, and get ready to start at that time, so we can get started as soon as everybody's together. So hopefully we can get started no later than 10 a.m. Again, it will only be the start of phase 2 of the trial. We suspect that will take equal amount of time or more than we've taken in this case. in the first phase. So alternates, you continue to be alternates because we have so much more time left. I need to keep you here. So I hope that you understand. Tomorrow, the alternates will sit the way you're sitting now, and will continue to go in the way you would normally go in before with the entire jury. It is only during deliberation that, in fact, you are separated if you are not an actual juror. All right, so I think we can separate now. You have your juror badges, same thing. The sheriff's office will have the same instruction with regard to where you park. Everything is the same. We just start the first phase of the trial a little bit later, only because of the lateness of today. And tomorrow you'll receive the opening statements and perhaps some instructions with regard to what to expect moving forward. Other than that, have a good evening. Give me 1 second.
You can admonish them as the same rules apply. In fact,
Well, the cases, the entire case is not over. I continue to admonish you that about everything, all the other rules that still apply. You're not released from those instructions. If you need, again, to refresh your memory on it, please review them before you go home, or take them with you and review them while you're home. We're done with phase 1 of the trial, and not the entire trial. Okay, please remember. And I admonish you, please adhere to those rules. Thank you. You are excused for the evening. Have a good evening.
Please rise, for the jury.